Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Well, I just got my breakfast done. Just run off a couple orders. Actually, that's for a catalog. If you haven't gotten our catalog, definitely send us an email. We'll send you one out for free. It's got all of our products in it. Basically, our baits, lures, traps, all of our unique stuff, clothing, furs. You know, it's not much. It's our catalog, but if you do want one, we'll send you one free of charge. Send us an email, and we'll get one out to you. It's Monday, Labor Day. I've been in here the whole weekend. I accomplished quite a bit. I got a lot of stuff done that I wanted to. Sometimes it's better if I'm here by myself and I just throw something somewhere. I don't have to worry about getting in somebody else's way. So I've kind of spent some time in here. Hunter was here. He's actually at the golf course getting his work in, and I told him to come down afterwards. But I feel like I accomplished some stuff this weekend. The New York State Convention was awesome. You know, seeing all those guys, Harold Cole, Bob Roberts, Eddie Dakin, Kenny Peck, Jim Hansen, and everybody else that was there. It was actually really enjoyable to actually go to a convention and not be working a booth, just kind of sit and listen to the stories. And it just was a really, really good time. And, you know, that's anytime you get an opportunity to go to a convention, whether it's the national or the Fur Takers or the state convention, even a local convention. It's nice to go and reinvigorate the spirit and reinvigorate your soul to get back out there, and starting to feel a little bit of fall in the air, and trapping season will be here before you know it. But the one thing I did want to show you, I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I was going to do that fundraiser for my father and the Charles Probst Memorial Fund. We've got, you know, all these different things here: Excalibur crossbows, you know, the runt turkey decoy, hunter safety systems, basically thermocells, and we got game cameras. I know they're ducked in here. I got 3 or 4, maybe 5 of those. The Stealth Cam DS4K does the video and the pictures. It's high resolution. We got a bunch of those. We got about every trapping DVD known to man, a whole thing of these. We'll be listing those. Hunter safety systems there again. We got a bunch of those and just a bunch of stuff. But we're going to do that memorial auction. That'll be coming up. I'll make a list, probably, you know, we'll put pictures on Facebook. We might be able to do a, you know, synopsis of what we're going to do here on YouTube as well once we get it done. But we'll do the auction right on our main table here. Maybe we can even do it live. We'll do it live on Facebook, and maybe I can get whoever's helping me to do it live on YouTube as well. And anybody wants some stuff, it'll go to a good cause. First thing we're going to do with that is, where my dad was a park ranger at Little Pine State Park, there's a eagle nest, which is about probably a good 300-400 yards across the lake, and that's been there for years. But we're going to put one of those big goggles like you would have at Niagara Falls that you can look through and zoom in on it, so anybody that goes to the park will be able to see the eagle's nest and maybe some eagles in it, whether they have binoculars or not. But we're going to do that. We'll keep you informed on that and move forward. As I said, I accomplished some stuff this weekend. Here's the empty buckets that need to be washed out. These were all different baits and lures that we put together, and I'm excited to get some of that done, because that needed to be done. You'll see the bottles here. I got them bottled up, waxed, and labeled, ready to go. And then the cool thing is we've got our 4th Johnny Thorpe lure coming out. I've got one more ingredient to put in it, but it is right there. the BARKSTONE beaver lure. And I mean, that'll work for you for beaver, bobcat, be a good change up for Coyote, but you can see it follows the same lines of every one of his other lures. A good pasty, thicker lure. It's something that I'm excited to have the fourth one out, but we'll grab the one more ingredient from over there, which is gonna be an enrager. And in Johnny's lure book, he actually makes a note, make sure you use this specific type of this ingredient, because he said there was nothing better as far as an enrager for beaver. But we've got our fourth one. I'm excited. We're not even halfway yet with them. I got 10 lure formulas, and I've got 4 out now, along with obviously the one that gets the most play, the Bad Medicine, the Muskol, the Red Vixen, and now we have the BARKSTONE that we're able to bring to market. We'll be bringing that out this week. We'll post on it when it's available, but I've got a good premonition that anybody that uses it is going to probably do very well out on the line. I know that was his mainstay beaver lure, and obviously Bobcat as well. It worked great for cat, and it's a great change up for other sets, or an added set to a flat set or anything of that nature. But I just see something else I need to do. This is territory bottles that had some, I don't know what happened with these, but they had some leakage around them. I don't know if they were filled too high, but when we go through them, sometimes over time they start to have a few leaks and whatever, but I'm gonna have to take care of that. So maybe I'll make a batch of the territory up, which I have the Coyote scat waiting for me, so I'll probably end up doing that today. But I'm gonna start bottling the BARKSTONE, and we'll have that out here shortly on the market. But all in all, it's a holiday weekend, and I didn't get much of a holiday, but I did accomplish a lot, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to do this fundraiser, get that stuff taken care of, leading into the fall. I'm excited to get this fourth Johnny lure on the market and get that done, and we're almost halfway. We got 10 of them, but that'll be getting closer to the end of them. But pretty cool. I will go in the room here and start bottling the BARKSTONE. Well, we've got this BARKSTONE ready to go. I added the last ingredient, and man, that is good to go. Look at that right there. BARKSTONE of Johnny's first batch is complete. I am psyched, and we are going to get a paper towel, put that on the ground. There's really no easy way to do this. I think that a lot of people probably think I have, or other people that make lure and bait have a contraption that does all the work for you, but this is how the bottles are filled. 1 ounce glass bottle, and lure is put in the bottle just like this. So for anybody out there that maybe has a better system, I'm always open to it, but there is the 1 ounce bottle lure that is filled by pouring it in out of a small measuring cup. You can also, we also use a teaspoon. I can't find my damn teaspoon though. It's probably in the sink, buried in all of that other stuff that I used last night, but there we go. That's 2. We got 2 down, and however many we get out of this to go. But this is the system that is used. I don't know if anybody else has a better system, but it's about the best system I've come up with, or have, you know, I've tried a bunch of different things to do this, but I haven't found anything that, believe it or not, just goes as easily as this without making a mess, and as efficient, as quick and as efficient as I can possibly be doing it this way. You know, you just, and once you do it a while, you get a system down, you figure out once in a while you got a little bit that you might have to take a little time to put it back in the bottle, but that's what paper towels are for. Once we get moving down through here, we get a good system, and next thing you know, you're at the bottom of the barrel on the last one, trying to scrape the sides to fill that last bottle so you have a full bottle. But yeah, this is the mastery at work. This is our genius of fulfilling our orders and stuff and putting stuff in a bottle. I get asked sometimes, people be like, you know, man, you must really have a nice system to do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's real nice. It's called manual labor and staying on top of trying to not make a mess. But that's that. The BARKSTONE beaver lure is in the house, and the first one has been completely bottled, and that one will go over there on the shelf. That's the first one off the presses. I will send one out to Mike Marciata, and I'll also send one to Eddie Dakin and a couple other people. But we have, as they say, popped another cherry. We got the fourth one on the market, and I'm gonna sit here and continue to fill these and pour them up until we get done. And then, as I showed you, I got that territory that needs to go back into the one of the containers. Actually, I'll show you this. We just started, actually that's another thing I started 3 batches of Mountain Man. That's the first stage of Mountain Man. I stated that yesterday, last night, that was the last thing I did. I started 3 batches of Mountain Man, and I don't even know if I can get in there. This room, I'm gonna have to clean this room up. We're getting to the point where I'm getting ahead of myself. But there's, well, PD, prairie dog, and there's more prairie dog under that, and back there I think is more prairie dog. But that's our meats that are ready to go in the Mountain Man, and I think there's some beaver in there too, which will go in the bait pile next time we need bait pile. I don't even know how much bait pile we have. We got about half a pound of Coon Buster that's pre-made, ready to go. Bait pile, actually, I'm gonna need to do some bait pile too. We've got 4 cases, that's 24 and 24, 48. 48 of the bait pile, so I'm gonna need to make some more of that here in pretty short order. So I think my next, feels like my whole last 2 months has been doing that, but pretty sure my next 2 weeks for sure is gonna be bait making. But we got 3 Mountain Man ready to get more ingredients and brewed up, and we've showed that process, so you know what goes into that. But moving on, we will make sure that if anybody wants it for their line use, that we have it made and in order for you. So I'm gonna finish filling these BARKSTONE, and once I get that done, as I said, we'll probably move on to the territory, clean that mess up, and by the end of the day, I'm gonna probably be hopefully done with those 3 mountain men as well. Have them ready for when they come in tomorrow to start bottling them up and replenishing the pallet for when you guys out there, guys or girls, are wanting some of that to go out and snag some canines. Well, we've got the BARKSTONE bottled up, and now it's time to fix this territory. This is a little messy. As you can see, the territory is a really thick paste. It's got a lot of different ingredients that just really goes well with territorial markers, and it's one of our things that we like to use in our walkthrough sets, and we always do well with that as one of the 3 scents. But moving forward, I'm going to finish this up today. The BARKSTONE will be on the website probably by the time you're watching this. Anybody that wants that, it's a great beaver lure. It's a great lure for change up of your canine sets. It's going to work great for Bobcat. It's, you know, just a really good lure, and it's our 4th one of Johnny's that we're getting out. And as you can see, that stuff is, man, I can just smell it coming out of there. But that'll be on the website. The next clip that we're going to put up is actually going to be kind of a, probably, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be well over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, of our trip to Illinois last year, which was cold. It was like below 0 at night, and it was cold out there on the line putting the sets in, and then it got warm and rain. Just one of those times that it's not the best on the line. But that'll be the next clip that we put here on YouTube, and like I said, that's going to be well over an hour, might even be 2 hours. I don't quite know how much footage I have, but we're going to put that up, and that'll show you a lot of different canine sets. It'll show you how I work a line when I go out, even though I did get a little lazy, I think, to where it was so cold the one day I don't even think I got up. I said, you know what, I'm going back to bed. But that'll give you some insight to how I run when I'm on the road doing the filming and trying to catch some critters when I go to my spots that I go to. But we're gonna finish up this territory, try not to make a complete mess, and I'm gonna re-jar this up so it's clean jars when you get it, so that it will be something you're not going in the house and having your wife lose her mind with how you smell. But that's gonna be it for today. Once I get this done, I probably got another hour or so to get these all emptied and cleaned out. But looking forward to the season starting. There's a little chill in the air. The leaves are going to start to turn. And my favorite time of year, the fall. Everything that is outdoors to me happens in the fall and the winter. So I look forward to it. We'll get this finished up. And as I said, the BARKSTONE will be on the website if you want to try that, or any other Johnny lures. And the next clip we put on YouTube is going to be me in Illinois last year, working my line in the freezing cold, and then the torrential downpours and warmer air. But we appreciate you. I'm definitely going to need to wash my hands after I get done with this. The brand is so much bigger than myself or anybody involved with what we're doing. It's the tradition of, you know, it's that woodsmanship that these kids and even adults can learn just by being out there. That's what we're trying to do.
trying to get people involved, trying to get people to feel that. And every time you go out there with them, you're experiencing that outdoors through them. You know, we're showing the simplicity of things, and we're trying to debunk a lot of those myths that you know, maybe scares people away from doing it at times, thinking that, oh, it's just too hard, there's too much into it. No, it's pretty easy, and we're going to show you how easy it is, and you're going to be able to go out and do it.
Get started trapping those problem animals and nest raiders today. Become the steward of your own land or lease. Visit NorthAmericanTrapper.com.